And welcome to Zone High School Basketball. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports team, and we welcome you to join us for tonight's SOC matchup between the Valley Indians and the Minford Falcons. Looks like everybody's kind of coming out on the floor right now. This should be a good game tonight, SOC 2 match. Jay, what do we know about the teams?
Here I am. Hey,
there you
found it.
Yay!
Hey, we've called several games this year, and this one should be the best that we've called.
Excellent.
Yeah, this is a Valley team that we called earlier in the year. Willisburg had their way with them. Chuck, they've won 5 of 6 contests since that point.
Really?
They're on a roll. And they are sitting now at 6-4, 4-1 the SOC. Minford 6-4 as well, 3-3 in the SOC. So there's a lot of meat in this sandwich.
Excellent. Well, it looks like the Falcons got the tip. Working the ball around the outside a little.
Minford likes to shoot the ball from the outside, 50% on the year from three-point land.
Wow.
And that's pretty impressive. Close on the step there. And from 3. And off the back iron.
That was a nice opener.
Vogelsong Lewis with the tray. And now Valley's first opportunity of the night. Mason Zahler has been stepping his game up here a lot lately.
Has he?
And he's one of the concerns that Minford has tonight. And just took his eye off the ball there and loses it over to the Falcons.
You know, you mentioned Vogelsong Lewis. I mean, he was a big part of Minford's football team this year.
Absolutely. Quarterback, and I'm sure he's a quarterback here in basketball as well. Cade Millette up for Player of the Week.
Really?
This past week. I saw that ballot also on Facebook. Zahler at the elbow, looking for the down screen. Flex offense here by the Indians. Drive, blocked, and now Falcons coming back the other way. Quick stop and start kick. And
nice
ball.
Pass.
Yeah, to the backside. Does a good job of hustling the other way. And you know what?
What?
I'm realizing now, with my number line over here.
Oh.
Ooh, we're going to have to pick those up as we go.
Yeah, we are.
We look at getting a program sometimes as we walk through the door, and we don't have one this time around.
Yeah.
So I might have to bum somebody off our first break to let you know who the Minford Falcons are.
Yeah.
Put back by Zahler, too hard, and Minford out. They're happy to walk the ball down the floor now with a little bit more urgency. Dribble drive, left to right, and the 3 ball. And okay, I'm not sure who that was. Number 1 for Minford. Puts another 3 in, and now Minford with 6 points, both of them 3 balls. Rebound and going back the other way. Falcons do look to shoot from the outside quite a lot. Talking to assistant coach Ben Richard, he says, we try to get them to attack the lane, and they really just like to pull out and shoot that 3, but that's a nice cut from the backside.
You know what? If you've got that ability, that's a great place to shoot from.
So 2 there, that's number 10 for the Falcons. And, if I could pick it up, but quite honestly, Michael Light down there on the PA, it's a little garbled, having a hard time understanding what he's saying.
Yeah.
Blocked.
What?
Knocked out of bounds there as Mason Zahler tries to spin.
I see it's a festive Hawaiian night here at the cheer block.
It would seem. Minford Falcons, I feel like through the years have always had one of the better cheer blocks.
I agree.
Them and Willisburg. And I've seen Valley have some very interesting dress-up nights
sure
as
have.
well.
They sure have.
So maybe it's just that division in the SOC.
Yep, that might be it.
Caden Millette over 2, and now that's going to be Dylan Ellis.
There we go. So they open with a 3 as well.
Parks the 3 in there. 4 shots so far going down for the two teams, and 3 of those have been 3 balls. And there's a deuce on the opposite side. That's Elijah Vogelsong Lewis with the 2 there. Just a cut down the left side. Millette over to Jared Game. Starting 5 for Valley, Dylan Ellis, Caden Millette, the 3-year starter. Jared Game, as that shot's off the mark. Bryce Stewart and Mason Zaylor. And that pass just a little bit too tall. Out of bounds to the visiting Valley Indians. Valley sitting at 4-1 in the SOC, coached by Eric Horton. Has just been there a few years as the head coach, but he's really doing a fine job with the Indians.
He seems to be.
Yeah, and going up against Josh Shoemaker, who's been there for quite a long time. One of the more experienced coaches in the league. Steal there. And again, 3 ball. This time a little bit short. Had he come down with that, that would have been a travel, and it goes out of bounds to the Indians. Kind of a quick quarter. We're down to 3:36 already. And they're keeping this thing moving. Minford 10-3. No fouls have been called yet. Cade Millette dribbles right corner, tries to feed Mason Zaylor inside. And just a little late getting that there. Close to a travel. Did not drag the toe. Skip past low post, and now the out. Minford running an open post. And nice little drive there. Just a little tough there at the end of the shot, trying to regain his balance to put up a reasonable shot. And Zaylor standing there didn't help things. Got a little bump there. That's going to be on number 5 for the Falcons. Skylar Noor is number 5. That'll be his first foul. He's a 6-foot junior. Valley with the inbounds, kicks it around the key. Now they'll try to reset and put together a half-court offense. See what offense they go to here. Minford sitting in a 2-3 zone now, demanding you to shoot over us if you're going to score. And pretty good little intermediate shot right there by Caden Millette. Just a nice little floater. He puts them on the board to bring it within 5. 10-5 here with 2:18 to go in the first quarter.
Game's moving along pretty well. And they're taking a break down there on the court. Looks like they're coming back now. Again, score on the board is 10-5. Minford up with a 5-point gain. 2:18 left to go in this first period. Bring it down, looking for a spot on the outside here. Starting to pass it around.
All right, we are set now with the Minford Falcons roster. Got some numbers.
Excellent.
Trenton Zimmerman out there at the top of the key, now replaced in another 3-ball. That one strong off the back iron, and that's Elijah Vogelsong Lewis on that shot. Valley quick to return the ball down the floor. Bryce Stewart, the inside. Zaylor blocked again, and that is Trenton Zimmerman. He is just a sophomore. And that foul's going to be on the floor. No shot.
Bryce Stewart
Bryce Stewart's first foul there, as is the team's, and they will not call that on the floor. A little continuation there on the drive. Check that, they do. They're taking the ball out of bounds. Andy Crank in the game, 5'10" senior. Pass back out, that's Matthew Reisner. And now inside, nice backside look there. And again, Minford moving the ball very, very well, just looking to get that good outside look. And they've been very good on the year. Not as good tonight, but they got a few threes to show for it. Spin move inside and nearly puts that down, but they're going to call the travel before it gets there, and that's Carter Nichols, the freshman, making that mistake for the Indians. Nathan McCormick scored a basket there in the first quarter, as did Trenton Zimmerman. So Zimmerman, McCormick, and Vogelsong Lewis in the books. 10-5 still as we creep up on the end of this first quarter. Lewis with the ball. Now to the wing, over to Skylar Noor. Now he will stand at the point.
I think they just want to take that last shot.
I think so. Looks like they're milking the clock down. But a nice move there, and that's Zimmerman, just a little hard off the back iron. Could have called something there, and now they're going to call something a little bit later.
They give it to him.
I feel like they give it to George Arnett underneath, and they do. I think it was a little bit slow on the call, made up for it there on something that was a little less of a foul.
Yeah, I agree.
Again, on the floor, not a shooting foul. Only 3 fouls called this entire first quarter. Stripes keeping it clean. That's Nathan McCormick taking the ball out of bounds for the Falcons. Pass in real quick, and McCormick gets the ball back. Top of the key set up, 8 seconds, and here's your half-court play. Passed out to the wing. That's going to be Skylar Noor. Cross court, and at the buzzer.
Man.
Good.
Nailed that one.
And that's Elijah Vogelsong Lewis again with another 3. He'll finish with 8 points here in the first quarter.
Well, while they're taking a break, we will too, and we'll be back right after this.
Desco. We believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
Has your life or the life of someone you love been impacted by mental health or substance abuse problems? If so, there's treatment available here in the Portsmouth area. Hope Source provides quality treatment by highly trained, compassionate professionals. We are committed to helping people and their families live complete, meaningful, and happy lives. Find us on Facebook or on our website, hopesourcetreatment.com, or call us at 740-353-HOPE.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back, starting up the second period here as the Falcons have a nice 8-point lead over the Indians.
Yeah, they're kind of making it look easy, and the Indians are helping them out a little bit because they're not making a lot of shots.
They're not.
And they're not getting a whole lot of extra opportunities either. Mason Zahler, one of the keys to the game down there on that low box. He's getting some entry passes there, but Minford's done a really good job in the form of 6'4" Trenton Zimmerman defending him and keeping him from getting that spin move and scoring.
Yeah.
Minford back to man-to-man. It's what they like to play more often than not. Don't know how that ball missed the side of the backboard. He was a good 3 feet behind it.
He was.
Little pitch back out. Reverse layup.
Oh,
good.
Nice.
Vogelsong
Nice
Lewis
shot.
again. Oh, captain, my captain. He has 10.
He does.
And now a trap. And that ball kind of tucked on his hip as he was trying to get into the lane. Really was traveling there, but they called the foul first. So Nathan McCormick will pick up his first. McCormick is 6'2" senior. Millette dives down inside, tries to feed the block. Not able to get it there. Bryce Stewart with the steal on the opposite end, and Indians back in business. That's Arnett. He loses the handle. Big bump there in the middle, and Carter Nichols, 6'5" freshman, takes it to the hole and comes away with the bucket.
Sure does.
15-7. Still an 8-point deficit. Skylar Knorr to Lewis. Quick shot, blocked by Arnett, and then knocked out of bounds by Minford. That's Hunter Davis last touching it. Number 0 there. 5 on the floor for Minford at this point. Andy Crank, 5'10" senior. Hunter Davis, number 0. Nathan McCormick, 10. Elijah Vogelsong Lewis, 3. And who is my other fella out there? Skylar Knorr, number 5. Zimmerman, the freshman, sits down. Nice drive inside. And tries to double clutch that as he goes in, draws the foul, but he's not able to make the shot. 21 is going to be the culprit. So Andy Crank will get the foul. At the line, Dylan Ellis off the back iron. Boy, that just hit and laid down, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice little drive to the right side. Kicks it to the corner. Again, Minford looking inside now. Pretty good little shot, just came up short. No contact called there, but now we're going to get the foul here.
Got his own rebound.
So Zimmerman picking up the foul there. $14 fouls now for the Falcons. Valley getting a lot of influence, dribbling left and right and then kicking it out. And that one ends up in the hands of Bryce Stewart and makes good on the 2.
Valley trying to whittle this down a little bit.
They are, and that's what you got to do. You're not going to get all back at once.
No.
So be patient, play your game, take good shots, play good defense. Don't let them score so easily. And they really have. They clamped down on the Falcons here in this quarter. Nathan McCormick there kind of extending the elbow. Got by with a little bit. Officials letting him play tonight. And another big 3-ball, Skylar Knorr.
They are slamming those.
Yep. A good 3-ball shooting team, one of the best in the area. Millette giving it up to Dylan Ellis. He dribbles cross side. Nice look inside. Clean block. Nothing doing there. Matthew Reisner jumps up there and knocks it out, and from deep off the right side. Back to Millette, pushes down the floor, trying to make something happen, and he loses the handle as he goes to the left side. Minford gets it back. That's going to be McCormick bringing it down the left side. He's going to give it up for the three. No good there again by Skylar Knorr. Quick shot. That was well off the mark. Carter Nichols, I think he knew that was off before he shot it. And now we're going to get an and one as Ty Perkins, who just entered the game, will pick up the foul. Matthew Reisner gets the two and will shoot for an additional point.
They will. 20-9. 3:40 left to go in this first half.
Split spot tickets, did you get them yet?
No, I didn't get one yet.
Okay. Reisner just a little short on that. Pretty good looking shot, nice spin on it. Left dribble, pull up, jumper, good. Dylan Ellis.
So that gets him back down to a single digit lead.
22-11. The clock continues to just tick. And another nice shot there, McCormick, off the glass.
You know, this Falcon team is looking tough.
Yeah, well, they look like, to me, like they're very disciplined and mechanically very sound. That was a pretty spin move back there.
Sure
and McCormick
was.
there, he just didn't follow through on the shot. He kind of just shoved the ball up there, and that's why it didn't go in. You got to feel it.
It looks like they're going to take a short break on the court, so while they do, we will as well, and we'll be right back after this.
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. 2:56 left to go in this first half, and it's been quite a game so far. 22-11 is the score, as the Falcons have just been walking by with this. I mean, they're making it look easy. They're doing their job, as Jay said. They're a very well disciplined team. And honestly, it's looking a little too easy for them.
Yeah, they're comfortable. Yeah, they're feeling pretty good about this, and they're strong. Another shot from the outside, a little bit long on that one. And Valley quick to come down the floor. Trenton Zimmerman, that was one of my statistical situations. We got a foul there, and that's going to be on the aforementioned Zimmerman. He is number 1, but for whatever reason, they've changed his number to 33. So I don't know if he's gotten blood on his uniform or what the situation was there. But he's going to collect the foul there, wearing 33. And it's interesting, it still shows number 1 up on the scoreboard where it shows the fouls.
Yeah.
But he is wearing 33. And he will actually take a seat now. So Trent Zimmerman with 2 fouls. As Mason Zahler makes good on his first charity shot. And now his second. First 2 points of the game for Mason Zahler, who's played very well, averaging nearly 99 points per game. Pretty late for him to get on the board at this point. Minford doing a good job inside. That's Adam Crank with the ball. Left-hand dribble. Delivering to the wing. Skylar Knorr now over to Matthew Reisner. They're just dribbling over the top, seeing if they can beat off the screen. This time he'll pull up and shoot. No good. Quick pass down the floor, and almost goes in. And oh my, George Arnett. Almost a fantastic effort. Fantastic effort, but almost a fantastic shot. Runner, Millette, good. There's so much that Cabe Millette can do. So many shots. I mean, if you looked at it as going to work, his toolbox is huge. A lot of tools. Feeding down inside, kick out. Hunter Davis. Now with the give and go, Hunter Davis not able to make it. And Minford coming up empty there, and you hate to lose those opportunities. That was point blank range. Arnett now over to Dylan Ellis, and he will shoot off the mark. Hunter Davis, the 6'3" senior, pulls it down. Quick feed inside. Davis again off the mark. And something I've noticed is Hunter Davis has looked over to the sidelines several times to see the coach's reaction to a couple of missed shots he's had.
Yeah.
And he can't be concerned about that. He's just got to play. He's just got to play. That kind of pressure is not good to put on a young man. I'm quite sure that Coach Shoemaker is not doing that. So he needs to stop looking over and start looking at the basket.
That's it.
Start feeling it.
10 seconds left in this first half.
Valley's going to take the last one, it looks like, or they would have liked to have, and we get the turnover, but they're going to call the foul. Let's see on which one. It's going to be Arnett, George Arnett, his second. And this seemed like a really quick first half, didn't it?
It sure does, man.
My goodness.
It's been flying by.
They might have to pay some of these fans' monies back, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I didn't get my money's worth here.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is like really creeping out here.
9 fouls total called. Quick shot. In under the buzzer, off the mark. That's Nathan McCormick with the final shot here in the first half as Minford walks away with a 22-14 halftime lead.
That is huge. That is huge. Well, we'll go ahead and take a break and go to our halftime, and we'll come back right after this.
Since 1925, Smith Pharmacy and Home Medical has been here for you and your family with 3 convenient locations in Minford, South Webster, and Portsmouth. We can discuss your prescription and answer questions, as well as offer MedBox and free home delivery. We also have a drive-through and wait times of 15 minutes or less so you can stay on schedule. With almost 100 years in business, come on into Smith Pharmacy and Home Medical today and see why a truly hometown pharmacy makes a difference.
Like a very happy man.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
You selling your house?
Oh, no, I'm texting people who owe me rent.
Oh, I got you. Kind of have the feeling you're here, but you're not here. You got a lot of hats.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to be ready about half of them.
Yep. They can pick up what's on.
I know. I think this is killing me. They're just going for one thing.
Are you looking to begin a new career? In less than 1 year, Sauter County Career Technical Center's post-secondary education can help you get into the career of your dreams. Financial aid's available for those who qualify. Call 740-259-5526 or visit us online at sautertech.org. Everything your customers see tells a story. Let the UPS store help you tell the right one. We do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, binding, consulting, creating, designing, returning, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. Together, there's nothing we can't solve. Stop by our locally owned and operated UPS store on 11th Street in Portsmouth today to see how we can help you with everything your small business needs.
Cinema has been entertaining the area for over 40 years with the latest movie releases. Our friendly staff will treat you like family from the minute you walk in to buy a ticket. Our snack bar has all your favorites, especially the fresh popcorn. Show up early and have some fun in the arcade, or just head on in to get the best seats in the house. Bring the whole family and enjoy the personal touches from this locally owned and operated cinema. Wheelersburg Cinema, 8805 Ohio River Road in Wheelersburg.
Credit Union has been named a Best in State Credit Union by Forbes magazine. Measured by trustworthiness, digital products, branch services, and member satisfaction, Forbes ranks Atomic among the top 2.5% of the best banks and credit unions in the U.S. Atomic Credit Union offers 13 local branches as well as online and mobile banking. To learn more about Atomic, visit our website at www.atomiccu.com.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. For those of you just joining us, I'm Chuck Jones here with Jamie Miller and the whole Zone Sports team. Andy Millay, Mary Millay, and Chris Jones as we bring you Zone High School basketball each and every week. Right now, we have an SOC2 match between the mighty Minford Falcons here and the Valley Indians.
And they have been mighty, haven't they?
They have. You know, they've got 22 points on the board. Make that 24, as the Indians have 14, and they've been making it look easy tonight.
Hunter Davis scores the first 2 points of the second half. And now Valley with the ball. Their starters, the same as those who started the game. That's Dylan Ellis, Caden Millette, Jared Game, Bryce Stewart, and Mason Zahler. Minford back down the floor. Vogelsong, Lewis, 2. He led all scorers with 10 points at halftime, now down to 12. And he seems to be the leader of the pack this evening. Zahler with the ball pretty far away from the rim. That's not his comfort zone. Cutter, nice little throw up there, just not able to get it to go, and he's looking for the foul, nothing there. Left alone, he opts not to take the shot. Skylar Knorr goes ahead and takes 3 or 4 dribbles and sets it in the hole. Just off on the shot. Could have shot that from outside. Ball deflected out of bounds, and Minford will retain possession. McCormick with the ball, inbounds. And now back to Zimmerman, back in the corner. Knorr with the ball now. Now to the right side. Vogelsong Lewis. And again, we're just switching out front and pulling up, now taking the shot. Skylar Knorr from 3. He also had a 3 in the first half, and very quickly, just like that, Valley has to burn a timeout. 29-14 is your score, 6:17 to go here in the third period. As we step away, we'll return in a moment.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance. Powell Insurance Agency in New Boston is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. 6:17 left to go in this third period as the Indians take the ball out. Want to mention a few sponsors in tonight's ball game before we go any farther. Want to thank Minford Telephone and TV for their support this evening, as well as Frazee Wealth Management. Big thanks out to them.
Well, great job. Just to interject there real quickly, Valley did a great job of breaking the press, finding the open man at the end and scoring. Good job there by the Indians.
Excellent. Also want to thank the Muletown Mini Mart. As one of my guys, Jerry, says, they have the best hot dogs around.
I've heard that.
You know, so you get a chance to go out there and try out their hot dogs. Also want to thank Stoltz Pharmacy, Wagner Rental, Staker Sales and Service, as well as 10th Street Auto, Rallies, and Gaddy's Pizza. Big thanks to all of them for supporting tonight's ball game.
Yes, indeed. Skylar Noor, Hunter Davis, that is, at the line. Makes good on his first shot. He got hammered pretty good there on the attempt. Trying to go left side, lay it off the glass. Nothing doing there. Pretty good looking free throw. 2 for 2 now from the line. 4 points in this quarter. Had not scored up to this point. Again, Minford picking it up, forcing the ball to the side, trying to get that trap. Valley a little late on the pass there, feeding the middle, returned to Minford, and now quickly down the floor they come. I feel like Minford can play a few different styles of basketball.
Looks that way.
Yeah, nice little move there. That's going to be McCormick, 6'2", senior. Gets that blocked. Out of bounds, it will go to Valley. First half, Vogelsong Lewis had 10. He led all scorers. McCormick 4, Noor 3, Reisner 2, and Trent Zimmerman with a 3 himself. Layup, foul, and again, Valley just can't get that ball to go down. They are just off a smidgen.
It seems like that. A few more sponsors in tonight's ball game. We want to thank the Atomic Credit Union, as well as Barrett and Meffrin Insurance, Hope Source Treatment Center, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, the Portsmouth Public Library, the Powell Insurance Agency, as well as the Roger W. Davis Funeral Home. Big thanks to all of them.
Hunter Davis with the foul. Dylan Ellis at the line, 5'10", senior, and he misses both. It's always a shame to miss those shots that you're not being defended. And
looks like we got a little
quick foul there. And
I think it was a jump.
Elijah Vogelsong Lewis jumps in there and gets tied up with him, trying to get to the ball. Valley showed a little bit of emotion as he ripped away. I thought maybe there was going to be a foul, but it wasn't. Called a jump.
Yeah, it was kind of an odd.
Valley takes possession.
I think he waited a little too long to call it.
Yep. Game management by the officials, ever so important. Tipped out from behind. What a great move there. And a nice pass there to finish. That's from Arnett to Millette.
Sure was.
Pretty play there.
It was.
You know, Valley looks so good at times. Zaylor not on the floor right now, and that matchup just didn't prove to be an advantage for the Indians like some might have thought.
Yeah.
Minford doing a pretty good job of D'ing him up there. Touch by Valley, not an over and back call as a result. Davis feeds now inside, left-hand shot,
nice
pretty.
Little jumper.
Vogelsong Lewis again. He now has 14 on the game. George Arnett kicks it to the corner, back to Millette, pump fakes. As the Indians try to find some gold here on this end. This basket's been pretty stingy. Hard drive and kick, and now we finally do get a shot, and a pretty good looking shot at that. Carter Nichols with the score. He now has 4 in the contest. 33-20 is your score, 3:35 and counting. Minford enjoying a sizable lead here at home. Zimmerman, strong move inside, just not able to make the shot. Gets fouled on the putback. And he will go to the line.
A few more sponsors on tonight's ball game. We want to thank the Desco Federal Credit Union, as well as Shawnee State University, the Soda County Career and Technical Center, Smith Drugs down on 2nd Street, the Southern Ohio Medical Center, Sunspot Tanning, Tri-State Security, the UPS Store, and the Wheelersburg Cinema. Big thanks to all of them, as well as Real Estate Gallery, Donnie Martin Heating and Cooling, and Toro Loco.
Yeah, talking about Toro Loco, they sponsor our most valuable player of the game.
They sure do.
You know, right now it looks like Elijah Vogelsong Lewis. He's been the star tonight.
It sure does. You know what? His name was up a lot when we were in football season as well. So he must be quite an athlete.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, he played quarterback there, and they ran a little bit of option. They did a lot of things, and he played defensively as well. All right, so what happens there? The official should hand him the ball, but they don't. Given these scenarios, they'll bounce it to him. If the player's not able to control it, they're going to restart that. Quick pass in and an easy left-hand layup. That's the kind of stuff Coach Shoemaker will talk about when they go to meetings tomorrow. That's Dylan Ellis with the finish. Valley doing a pretty good job of denying that pass in.
Yep.
And now Matthew Reisner in the lane for a little bit, trying to post and get that pass, entry pass, and we've got another jump ball situation not called.
Yeah, this.
And now the kick.
It's getting fairly aggressive out there.
A lot of hands there, a lot of hands. Yeah, you got to call that. And that's going to be for Dylan Ellis. He'll get his first foul in the game, and his hands were body checking him all the way across the floor. You feel like it's getting a little chippy now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep. Frustration's got to be setting in on Valley a little bit. This is a rivalry game. We say that about a lot of them, but this truly is.
Yep.
You know, there's a Lucasville Minford Road that they have to share their name.
Yep.
And I don't think either one of them like it. Cade Millette, the 3-year starter, senior, finishing strong there, and he now has 8 points. Zimmerman,
nice.
Left side.
You know,
looks good for a sophomore, don't he?
He sure does. Well, it looks like they're going to take a break on the floor, and while they take a break, we will as well, and we'll be back right after this.
Here at the Roger W. Davis Funeral Home, we are not only here for you in your time of need, but we're also here to help our neighbor, to serve our community, and to help guide our youth. We do our best each day to make our area a great place to call home, and each year we give you a time to gather and remember your loved ones. To all area teams in the upcoming sports season, remember, the difference between impossible and possible lies in your determination. Good luck from all of us at the Roger W. Davis Funeral Home.
Ratings.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. As Jay and I were discussing off camera, the Jumanji movie.
Yeah, well, we were at the East game the other night. We were talking about, what are you going to do this weekend?
That's it.
I was going to take the grandkids to watch Jumanji, and maybe I shouldn't say something, but it's PG-13, and it's every bit of that. You don't want to take your kids to it. There's a lot of language.
Is there?
Yep. And a whole lot of people aren't okay with GD, and it's uttered quite a lot.
Really?
In that movie.
Wow.
So, yep.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the very first Jumanji with
Robin Williams. Yep. He was special, wasn't he?
He was.
Minford now with the kick out.
Man.
Adam cranks up a 3.
He sure does.
Number 21. That's his first points of the contest. He is a freshman. Brother's a senior. And shot off balance there, going off 1 foot, had to do something with it. Put it up there, and that shot's going to be long. And now Valley thinking about trapping over there and almost came away with it as Minford about lost the ball out of bounds. Again, from the corner, a 2 bouncer, no good. That's shot up by Skylar Noor.
Right at 50 seconds left in this third period.
Again, some of the same offense that we've seen. Pass in hand. See Ohio State run this offense quite a lot. And that ball's going to be thrown away. Turnover. Well, I'm sure Coach Eric Horton is disappointed with the outcome here. A lot of game left, but down 15, it's not looking too good, and Valley just not making good on a lot of shots.
That's it.
Coming into this, that was part of the key, too. We wanted to see what Mason Zaylor could do against Minford's bigs. And the other part of it was Minford is known for their defense. They're long and they're quick, and they can really set on you. And Valley's had a hard time scoring anyway this year. So the effect of that was going to be low-scoring game, and could Valley maintain and get some baskets and stay with them. At this point, Minford's trying to pull away.
Has Wheelersburg and Minford played yet this year?
You know, I don't know. Yeah, you know, matter of fact, Minford beat them. Wheelersburg beat them.
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Wheelersburg beat Minford.
Close game. Yeah, I noticed that today as I was scrolling through, but I didn't make copies of the schedule.
6 seconds left. There's
5,
a shot.
4.
And it's
3,
in and good.
And a 3-2-1, and that'll do it. Vogelsong Lewis making good on the 3 ball.
Boy, they're getting good at dropping those threes right as the buzzer gets ready to hit.
Yeah.
You know?
Falcons are flying tonight.
They are. Well, we'll take a quick break and we'll come back right after this.
Telephone and TV, real people who love this community. They're your one-stop shop on that you can bet. They bundle TV, phone, and high-speed internet. Affordability, dependability. Just try and you will see. The local choice, the best choice. Minford Telephone and TV. The local choice, the best choice. Minford Telephone and TV.
Literally, like.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
2 houses here. The back. And we're back. Fourth and final period of this ball game as the Minford Falcons are really doing a heck of a job tonight.
Well, they sure are. As Nathan McCormick brings the ball down the floor here, you've got several kids that are in the book scoring. They're playing very well as a team. They've shot fairly well from the outside, and they've kept Valley from shooting well, applying the pressure defensively, and I think we might have gotten a foul from behind there.
Yeah.
We'll see who they attribute that to.
42-24. That is a hefty lead.
Yep. So Andy Crank will get that foul. Minford's getting cranked up. Got an Andy and an Adam.
Yep.
Stepped on the sideline.
Tough break.
Bryce Stewart trying to get that pass, get his footing together. On the pivot, steps on the line. That won't work. Valley playing man-to-man. And not a lot of help side. They're playing tight man-to-man. And what happens is that leaves a hole just like that right there. If one guy does lose his man, he's going to have a layup. Nathan McCormick proof in the pudding there. Zaylor, left hand, no good. Pretty good defense there by Hunter Davis, 6'3" senior. Davis posting him up down low. Watch those feet, 3 seconds. And tries to lay it up off the glass. Hard to bend back that far. Zaylor's a big man, hard to move. And a foul on the other end. That's going to be Vogelsong Lewis on the shooter. And that's Bryce Stewart who will step to the line. Stewart, a 5'10 freshman. First foul on Elijah Vogelsong Lewis, and well, that speaks volumes too on the night that he's having. 17 points, and he just now picked up his first foul.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's not played defense. He has played very good defense, just clean.
He sure has.
And that's a mark of having good feet. You got good feet, you can step and slide with your opponent. You got bad feet, it forces you to reach. You reach, you get the foul. Shots are good. By Stewart. Into the game is Drew Skaggs. And interesting thing about Mr. Drew Skaggs, I know his dad Todd.
Yeah.
Went and watched my boys play basketball this weekend, and at New Boston High School, my son Ison was playing, and Drew Skaggs was the official.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
You don't see that a lot. A high school kid
You
out
sure
there
don't.
officiating, and I mean to tell you, he had the moves.
Excellent.
He looked good. I think that's something this young man's going to do for quite some time. And he's only a junior.
Way to be
With the ball right now, he's going to push it down the floor. Look, layup, no good.
Oh.
Now, what would be nice is if he could be an official and play at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Call a foul on the guy every time, right?
That'd be so much easier.
You know, I'm going to put myself on the line.
That's it.
But he does, quite honestly, he does a good job officiating basketball.
Well, that's awesome.
Andy Crank now with the second foul. Left dribble, right hand floater, no good. Zahler's got his hand in there, and we're going to call this a jump ball. You had quite a few hands in there. About like this some offense going on here, down 18.
Oh.
Millett just trying to do too much there.
Yeah, he was.
You know? And, you know he's got to be frustrated. He wants to score. And a little too late to put the team on your back, but he's pressing. And sometimes you'll have that turnover. Zahler fouled there, got by with it. 5 minutes to go. Officials will probably let this play out a little bit more, even than they did in the first half, not calling a whole lot.
Yeah.
What time did this game start? I feel like it didn't take but an hour and 15 minutes to play it.
It is really cranked out. I mean, we're at 8:10 right now.
Wow.
And, I mean, I want to say it started just a little bit after 7.
Trenton Zimmerman with the spin.
2 more points for the Falcons.
Drive, step up, little floater there by Bryce Stewart.
According to
Getting
Andy,
a lot of 1-on-5 now for Valley.
according to Andy, the first half was 36 minutes.
36 minutes,
Yep.
And we're probably not too awful much longer than that now as Carter Nichols gets caught with the foul. Trying to slap that ball out of the air. Should be a shooting foul, and it is. So Skylar Knorr will toe the line here. He has 6 points, 2 3 balls going down. No, that wasn't a shooting foul. I'm shocked. Zimmerman. Another floater. Boy, it dances on the front of that rim, and now they're going to call Zimmerman on the back, trying to follow that shot up.
Sure did.
.429 now. And counting. 20-point lead by the home Falcons. Dylan Ellis, left side, again misses with the right hand, and you can just see the frustration on some of these Indians as Skaggs puts the ball down from the right side. Drew Skaggs with his first 2 points of the game, getting some minutes here at the end. Zimmerman, quick rebound off the Millette miss. Millette kind of smiling there, is like, you're not going to call something there, really? Got a little bit of contact. I know this game is seemingly over, but how about you still can continue to officiate the game? Cade Millette will have a seat. He'll take a break, as will Dylan Ellis. And some Valley subs get into the game.
3:56 left to go in this ball game.
Jacob Greathouse in the game, 6'2" senior, dealt with an injury. This is his first game back. So getting some minutes tonight. Backside pass, good look, and just not able to handle that is Bryce Stewart. Ball goes out of bounds, turns over to Minford. And that's pretty much how things have gone for the Indians tonight. Just a little bit late.
Well, I tell you what, this Falcon team is definitely going somewhere this season. You know?
Yeah. Skaggs with a good job as he's falling down, kicking that ball back out, avoiding the turnover. Now with the ball at the wing.
A little traveling.
And turnover there. Well, at least we have lights tonight.
That's it.
Yeah, the other night in Sodaville, we played
that was
with a half-lit gymnasium.
That was a first.
That doesn't mean they were intoxicated.
That's right. that was a first for us.
Yeah. Jacob Greathouse there with the ball a second ago. Over to George Arnett. He shoots. No good. And the putback, Ty Perkins, he gets in the books finally. Very talented young man. All-state in football as a wide receiver.
Wow.
Just a freshman.
And we've got a break on the floor. Is that what's happening? What's happening? They're just swapping out some kids. Just swapping out some kids.
So I want to sub some kids in and out.
Mm-hmm.
That was a foul, actually, that they called. So during the dead time, both teams substituted pretty heavily. Got some clean shirts on there. Nice little drive on the left side.
That's it.
Caden Kelly with the left-hand layup, and that looked pretty for a young man that hasn't played much in this game. He was ready. Valley with the quick turnover. And that ball was deflected, then blocked.
Under 2 minutes left to go in this ball game.
Andy Crank tried to continue on with it and wasn't able to take it home.
Again, we want to thank Muletown Mini Mart for being one of our sponsors, as well as Frazee Wealth Management, always big supporters out here, and Minford Telephone and TV, all big supporters out here in the Minford area. And big thanks to them for supporting the game this evening.
And we appear on what channel in Minford?
Channel 23.
23.
That's it. Hopefully,
Michael Jordan's number.
Hopefully, if you're in Minford and you're watching it on Minford Telephone and TV, you're already on Channel 23.
Yeah.
You know?
You know. And if you're not, I don't know what to tell you.
Rush home and try.
Yeah.
2 more points.
You know, I know a lot of the kids that play in this area, they do look for their games and record it. A lot of these kids have DVRs.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, they keep those games for a long time.
They do. They do.
They like to watch themselves play, and I'm sure they love to hear our commentary.
Oh, who wouldn't?
You know?
You know, well, just like, you know, I mean, we should probably mention Mr. Devin Parker. If that's a Mr. I don't know if it's a Mr. or Mrs. or Miss. Because I've been looking at that sign all night.
It never has gone away.
It hasn't.
And as we're under a minute now and the ball goes out of bounds, what we're talking about is there's a young man's name who is up on, there's 4 screens here in the gymnasium.
I'm guessing it's a man. I don't know.
Well, you never know about that either with names these days, but this student's parking pass is ready in the assistant principal's office to go pick up.
And it says he may pick it up off the desk.
Yeah, you just go pick it up. So, it's there for you, Devin. Go get your parking pass, young man.
That's it.
And quickly.
Well, I've been watching that all evening, and it's just seems like one of those fun things you should just mention.
Yeah, you just have to. Ethan Connolly, fresh off the bench, scores there. I like Minford's depth here.
Yep.
Some of these kids off the bench look pretty good too.
They sure
and I'll
do.
tell you what that does. That helps you in practice.
Yep.
Your first team has pretty good bodies to play against.
Ooh,
Skaggs, nice little rebound, put back off the mark.
Ooh.
And that's going to be Andy Crank who scores there.
15 seconds left to go in this ball game, 56-28, as the Falcons get ready to take away another victory.
Nice shot there by Valley, and that goes down. George Arnett will make the final shot of the game, but your final score 56-30 as Minford takes the victory tonight.
Well, we'll take a quick break, and we'll come right back with the wrap-up after this.
Seriously, what time is it? This game.
What attracted me to Shawnee was the academic program that I'm currently enrolled in is definitely helping me be better prepared for grad school. The class sizes really helps me interact with my professors. I'm currently in a marketing internship here at Shawnee, with the internship and the classes that I'm taking in the academic program is definitely helping me. I'm Shane, and I invite you to discover Shawnee State University for yourself. Visit discover.shawnee.edu.
1925 Smith Pharmacy and Home Medical has been here for you and your family with 3 convenient locations in Minford, South Webster, and Portsmouth. We can discuss your prescription and answer questions, as well as offer MedBox and free home delivery. We also have a drive-through and wait times of 15 minutes or less, so you can stay on schedule. With almost 100 years in business, come on into Smith Pharmacy and Home Medical today and see why a truly hometown pharmacy makes a difference.
As life goes by, things become more clear. The beauty of family, of just spending time, of a good walk in the woods.
At SOMC, we have one more thing we'd like to make clear. You.
Our All Clear Lung Cancer Screening Program can find lung cancer early. And with early detection, SOMC can get you all clear with radiation or surgical treatment.
I'm all clear.
Visit somc.org/allclear. Very good things are happening here.
Today is no longer about being a darker shade for an upcoming event. It's about how finding the right shade can spark something on the inside. It's about a personal glow that reflects a more positive outlook and being comfortable in your own skin. Because in the end, regardless of anyone else's opinion, when you like how you look, you feel better about a lot of things. Sunspot Tanning Salons. Find your favorite shade of you.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Go in front of Wireless.
And we are back here in Minford Gymnasium as the Falcons just defeated the Indians in an SOC2 match at a score of 56-30. That's a whopping score there.
Well, it sure is. 56 points is great for Minford, but disheartening for Valley that they only put 30 up.
It was. But you know, they played hard, and honestly, Minford made it look easy tonight.
They did. Minford looked very good, and you didn't know if that was going to be a real test for them tonight coming in. We talked about Valley coming into this contest.
Yep.
They were averaging 50.2 points a game coming into this. Valley coming up 20 points short of your average. That's not what you want to do coming into an SOC2 2 contests, and they were 4-1 coming into this. They had won 5 in a row out of 6.
Man.
So, Valley was on a roll, feeling good about themselves, and Valley kind of cut them off the knees tonight.
Well, you know what? Later in the season, like toward the end of our regular season, we will actually do Wheelersburg here at Minford, and I'm interested to see how that's going to turn out.
I think that's going to be a fantastic ball
too.
game, because we watched Wheelersburg early against Valley, and they won that game somewhat handily.
Yeah.
But they were disjointed, weren't they? It was early. It was their first game of the year, I believe.
And they started
and
late.
Their bigs just looked rickety, like they wasn't sure what to do.
Right.
And they didn't feel confident with the ball, and I'm sure that's changed a little bit since then.
Yeah, I believe so. So tell us a little bit about tonight's game, Jay, when you take it apart.
Well, looking at Valley, they're going to drop to 6-5 now and 4-2 in the SOC with the loss. Scoring-wise, George Arnett had 2. Ty Perkins scored there at the end, his 2 points. Dylan Ellis, 7. Carter Nichols, 4. Cade Millette led all Valley scorers with 8, and he averages 12, so he's under his average there too. The senior having a fine year otherwise. Bryce Stewart, 4, and Mason Zaylor. Everybody looked at him tonight to see what he could do against against Minford. Not so much. He had 3 points on the night. From the free throw line, we talked about how quick this game transpired. Hour and 15 minutes, and it was over with.
It was fast.
They went to the line 6 times. That's all,
Man.
making 3 of those 6.
That's huge.
For Minford, this is impressive to me. We talked about how good their bench was. They're good from top to bottom, and you got to like that. Again, even in practice, that helps you. You get better when you're playing against each other, and you're getting a little bit of feel for what some of these other teams are going to hit you with. They had 11 of their 15 players scored.
Wow.
11 players got on the board. Not huge numbers, but they're all involved, and they were all capable of putting points up there. So, it's incredible to have depth. Very important. So, on the scoring end for the Minford Falcons, Andy Crank had 4. Hunter Davis chipped in 4. Nathan McCormick, 6. Skylar North, 3. Matthew Reisner and Drew Skaggs each had 2, as did Ethan Conley, Caden Kelly. They each had 2. Adam Crank had a 3-ball that went through. Trenton Zimmerman, the 6'4 sophomore, had a good showing. Changed numbers early, not sure why. Went from 1 to 33, but he had 8 points on the night. And our most valuable player, Toro Loco,
valuable player.
Got to give that to Elijah Vogelsong Lewis. He had 1 foul in the whole night, played very well defensively and didn't get in foul trouble, was able to stay in the game and managed 17 points.
Wow.
So,
what a night.
Most definitely, Elijah Vogelsong Lewis is your Toro Loco most valuable player.
All right. All that being said, it looks like, it was another great night for basketball.
Yep. We can talk about what comes next for both teams. Valley, they're going to play Oak Hill Friday. Oak Hill very good in the SOC this year as well. And Minford will take on a Northwest team that is improving. That's on Tuesday the 14th.
Tuesday the 14th.
The next time we'll be on the air will be when?
Well, that's what I'm looking
You're
at
searching
right
that.
now.
Okay. So as we're scrolling through and looking for that schedule, again, tonight's final score, Minford 56 points to Valley's 30. Minford really doing a good job of playing that extremely tight defense, and we talked about that coming into the game. That was one of the keys to it. Valley knew they were going to have to be able to score to have any success tonight.
Next week's game will be Northwest at Minford.
Okay.
So
that is the game that I was just talking about, and that's on Tuesday.
Yep. So you'll be able to watch that next Saturday.
Yep, and that'll be right here again?
Yep, right here again.
All right.
And
friendly confines of Minford Gymnasium.
That's true. And then the following week after that, we'll have Wheelersburg at West.
Okay.
So we've got some good games coming up.
Well, I haven't seen West play this year, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what the Senators have.
Me too.
But tell you what, tonight, very impressed with the Minford Falcons.
Oh, very impressed, very impressed. Well, all that being said, I'm Chuck Jones.
Hey, this is Jay Miller.
And we're out of here.